Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. We have Pandoran Lair, which we're going to be taking out with our team in a short moment. But just before we do that, I thought we've got quite a lot of resources. It would be worth us having a look to see if we've activated all the Phoenix bases. Because we're definitely... No, there's one there. We're definitely at a point in the game where having visibility and scan range is really important. So I want to go round and bring them back online. We may as well repair this. We definitely want to repair that. I don't really care about the fabrication plant, but we can't demolish it because the living quarters are coming off it. So let's repair it for a little bit. And we need a satellite uplink. It's going to take a few days. So getting that on the go makes a lot of sense to do it sooner rather than later. Right, what else do we have? All the ones on the top look like they're done. Let's move further down. You're not done. This is actually going to be the last one we can afford to do without doing some trading. Ooh, and it's invested. Good fun, good fun. We'll definitely get to that at some point, but for right now, let's bring the A-team up. And take out this Pandoran Lair. Everyone's going to like us a little bit more for this, so it's definitely worth our while to do it. There is a flyer from the behemoth. There's nothing we can do about it. It's doing what it's doing. At the very least, we have our satellite uplink built down on the South Pole. So we'll be able to potentially do something down there. Right, in the meantime, you guys can explore. I don't think there's any other bases over here that we wanted to get. We've got that one. We haven't got that one yet. So there is still more we can do. Where is our Battlehawk and Swoopmaster? Because I think it's worth us going and doing a little bit of trading. Where's the Battlehawk? There's the Battlehawk. We'll send the Battlehawk over to this one. Not going to go in just there. We're going to wait for the rest of the team. Right, abandoned haven. No hostile forces being detected, but there's probably some resources we can find. Materials and food. Just what we needed. I wonder if it's worth bringing you guys down south already. It might be, because you are fully rested. Yeah, let's get them down here. In the meantime, let's take out the lair. Sorry, Nicole, you're not coming along on this mission. I know you're a pretty high rank, but we should move you across to the other ship actually, and then bring Bowl up. But no, this is fine. Let's send the team in. They're well equipped. I think this might actually be our first lair, which is going to be pretty cool. Let's have a look and see what we can see. So, immediately obvious is this over on the far right. It's actually not that hard for us to get to, but it's quite well shielded in terms of positioning. There's no real threats on the board. We've got the Chiron, of course, but it's not actually that dangerous. So I think we've got kind of freedom to do what we want and get this thing taken out. So let's have a look and think about where we can get the turret. Probably there. Let's have a look at the shooting arc. There looks like it's going to be able to see any one of these on the edge. So throwing it to there should be fine for the turret.
can make a difference.
Becky, how quickly can we get you across? Pretty quickly. Pretty quickly, especially if we dash. Now, you're not going to be applying bleed or anything to it, but you can get a lot of hits in quick succession. So I am keen to get you in ASAP, but not by yourself, because there lies madness and danger. Seeing as Becky has stealth, we'll move Becky in first.
There.
Where's this? Over the other side. Don't care.
Here I come.
And actually, we have this, so we can swap over and do some real close quarters brap 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 fun. Only we'll get Xavier to actually do that change. Let's swap that in, because that's going to be far more useful. It is one-handed weapons that get the benefit. So we're not going to be able to just use this only, but it does a lot of damage. Over 390 when we're up close, as opposed to a couple of swings of the hammer. I think it's going to be much better, especially when targeting specific points. So if we want to go down here, it wants to bring us down the edge. That makes a lot of sense. I think we're going to have to give up our stealth.
Operative on the move. Target located.
Alright, Becky's in position. Isaac, I feel like we could get you in place to do some chonky stuff as well. Oh, we could neurally disrupt this. Stop it throwing... Yeah.
What's our
That
plan?
is now your job. That is your only job.
Targeting.
Ooh, we can already see the target. That is really good. What I'm thinking is we're going to mark it for death, but we'll do that next turn when we've got everyone in position. For this turn, we could do aimed burst and get some shredding up top, which is fine. It's just not massively useful. I think I'd rather do an armor break. I'd rather do an armor break, and are we going to have the accuracy with the defender? No, we're not. So we'll just do an armor break like this.
Ready to fire.
That's a pretty solid start, I'd say. We could even do that again and still have enough to hit it with Mark for Death next turn. I like it. I like it a lot. I think you can probably also see from over here. So let's bring more people across. And this is kind of where we're going to set up. From here, we can actually get a quick aim shot this turn. Ooh, that's a big fat no. Let's try this instead. Really do not like the way it's doing all that. That should be fine. I do feel like I should be aiming as high as possible on this, though, just in case. Hit it, it helps. Mario, with your crystal crossbow, let's put you up here, because you can just hop up.
Zooming in.
And you've got enough piercing to get through the shell, so yeah. That'll do for this turn. Eileen, with your turret, you've done very well. I don't think you're going to have the range for the kind of shots we want. Let's pull you in across to the side. You'll be able to do electric reinforcement and other stuff as we need it. So, Isaac, what are we going to do with you? You did your neural disruption, which is great. We can try and move you forwards to get you in a position to do some rangey things. Hopefully without getting you in the way of what everyone else can see. And this gives you the position to be able to do onslaught as well. I like that. So last but not least, Xavier. We're going to pull you across. Keep that mobility for these two forwards. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to do that. I thought that was a willpower ability. Well, either way, it doesn't matter too much. Hello, Siren. So we have a couple of targets for the rest of the team. We've also got crates that we could potentially try and get, but that kind of stuff does encourage shenanigans. Sounds like we have two sirens on the map, actually. There's the second. Nice grenade target there, I think. Boom blast. Ooh, they are just on the very edge of that, aren't they? Oh, I guess that means it's going to be you for the target. We could just about get it on the two of them, but you know what? I'm feeling brave. Go for it. Maybe it'll blow up some of the nearby bits, do a bit of damage. Hey, it helped. It did tiny bits. Try again. Amazing. So, one of our problems was this guy has ranged weapons. He's going to die. He's going to die really quickly. The siren barely touched it. The other siren definitely hasn't been touched. So they're going to carry on as they are. Becky, we can actually get you right up next to this thing this turn. Ooh, you can also do parapsychosis. On the worms. Interesting. Don't want to do it. But interesting. We could also get a decoy out, which would be cool for the worms to do stuff with. But honestly, I don't think it's worth us spending the willpower on. So let's dash forwards as we are. We could dash in again, or we can get like to here, use exertion, and then brap, brap, brap. Could see another Arthron, but it's not close enough that we need to worry about it.
I'm on the move.
So before we do the brap, 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 we're going to mark it for death, as I mentioned.
Standing by.
And we'll do that with Kirsty. Because this is going to add a significant amount of damage to our output on it. So, exertion. Shooting it in an egg, it's gonna have no damage resistance whatsoever. And an additional 120 damage because of that marked for death. Look at that. So significant. Xavier! We're going to dash you in. And we're going to do some shotgunning. Right on this other egg. Significant impacts. That's what I say. Right. Siren, we can just about see you. Not really, though. We could go after the Chiron. Maybe take out the poison worm abdomen with a couple of blasts. Or we keep the focus where we are. I think taking this thing out is probably going to be more useful in the grand scheme of things. So let's hit it, and then we can go on Overwatch. Yeah, go on Overwatch for it. If it moves, we'll shoot it. Turret! Brap, brap, brap with the turret. That was some really wild shooting. All good damage, though. Next up, Hick. Apparently you can see this one as well. Yeah, that's still not good. Did I mention I do not like shooting like this? Feels a bit sketch. Just a little. It's fine though. Where is the actual... It's just behind that shoulder, but it's not quite giving it to me like it gave it to me last turn. I'll do. Close enough. And then we can go on Overwatch with you. I guess over at these guys. Just in case they come across.
What's our plan?
We'll do Mario last. Eileen next.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, this is really not going to do much, but it would do something. Hey, 50 damage is 50 damage.
Ready to fire.
Not the worst at that range.
Yes, it's my turn.
Kirsty, what are we going to do with you? You've already done your mark for death. I think probably the best thing is maximum number of bullets at this thing. Probably should have shot with you first to get the shredding, but...
Target's still alive.
It is what it is. Finally, Mario. Now, this is the point where I would think, ooh, maybe we could get a decoy out, but nothing's close enough to really warrant a decoy being there. So, we're just going to keep putting on this. Right, there goes the shell. And that'll do for the turn. If the worms get close enough together, I'll just bomb them with a single grenade. Disappointed that the neural disruption didn't do quite what I wanted. Where are the sirens? Hey! Well, we hit once and we shot our friend in the back. But at least we didn't injure our friend, we just injured their equipment. Oh, that's disappointing. Turned around just the tiniest little bit. That's quite nicely spread all around us, isn't it? Okay, that siren is going to have to be targeted sooner rather than later. Both of them are going to have to be targeted. But we are in a very good place to finish off the hatchery. So, you guys.
Channel open.
Aline can take these out with a bit of blip, 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 blip. Or even... yeah, shock and EMP isn't actually going to be as useful as just shooting them, I don't think. How much bash can we do with that? 48. Yeah, it's 48 across the board, except for that, which is 32, because your strength is not good enough. Okay, so we'll assume you're going to finish off those worms. Can anyone see any of the sirens? It doesn't look like it. So it might be that we need to get Isaac to open up some of the passageways with grenades. I think it helped, but not much. Can't go on Overwatch, but we could get a missile out as well. Kirsty, you've got no willpower. You can see this with some potential shred. Let's get a mark for death on it. Oh, you can't see it to mark it for death. You can... oh, and we could mind control some of the worms and get them to be target numpties. Right, you are a designated target numpty. You can distract over that way. Let's walk to here. That gives us good angles. And the last one is like miles away over there, which you can't really see. Okay. Pick. We can bring you across a bit. Now you can get marked for death on the big tamale. Becky. Your first job. Now, it doesn't have much health left, so just blapping this. That's pretty good. It's got 636 left. It'll die in 3 turns.
Ready, sort of.
You've got 180 health. You can die with a single blap in the face. And that's going to affect their morale quite significantly. I like that. I like that. What's the consequences if we do that? Do we have another way out? So for ways out, right over the back, don't want to go for that. That's a horrible one. And back where we came in. Okay. In that case, if we just finish it off, you'll have enough to dash.
I just need the right angle.
Probably should have got someone else to shoot it first, actually. Thinking about it. What are you using? Yeah, you're doing paralysis stuff, so we don't like that. We can tuck ourselves away nicely and he'll only get like 2 shots on us. How much health has he got? 206, so he will bleed out next turn. Let's move around, and this is why I wanted to move, so we get visibility. Cool. Becky, I would like to also move you into a position where you're not going to get killed. This might be fine, actually. He's likely to come across to that angle, thinking about it. If we go there, are you going to be shot? You might be shot. Let's put you all the way around to the back. Okay, we don't want to kill it this turn. It will bleed out on the enemy turn. So we're now thinking setting up responses. Well, we can set you up for as any of these move and come forwards. We could get you to here and get a really nice line on this siren. Your willpower is very low, so I'd like to have it shot in the face first. Let's open this up over here. We'll use Mario to shoot stuff at it. Oh, I was hoping we'd destroy more of the cover. Not to worry, not to worry.
Confirming target.
Okay, Screaming Head is actually pretty hard to hit from here.
All I need is a clear shot.
That worked.
Confirming target. Succeed.
I mean, we hit it a couple of times, just not the way I wanted to. Do we keep pushing with this, or do we get a decoy out? I think we can keep pushing with this. So, target you once again. Ah, disappointing.
Zooming in. All I need is a clear shot.
That's way too high. Can't do another quick aim. At least we got another hit. So that's the Overwatch. It's not going to be quite enough to kill it. We should bring someone else in to do the same, is what I'm thinking. And Hick is a really good choice for that. Which means, Kirsty, we're going to set you up to watch for this one. Do it a little bit closer, though, so it's got absolutely no cover as it comes in. And then the turret. That's not going to help. That might help. If we can actually hit it. Well, if we could kill it, I should have said, not just hit it. How disappointing. Right, the big thing has gone. Worms are coming forwards. Everything has lost 8 willpower because it bled to death. That's a solid strike. Is it going after our worm? No. Well, the worm can poison it then, because that's the worm's entire job, unless we're out of willpower. You're going to come a bit closer and then probably take a plink at us. Annoying paralysis, but we can deal with it. Definitely don't like double paralysis. The other Arthur's going to be moving down as well. Oh, you're going on Overwatch, are you? Little sneaky guy. Well, this guy's just come in this turn. He shouldn't be able to do much. And of course, more poison worms. Who knows, maybe we'll get an Overwatch trigger. Not quite. Only 2 of them survived that launch. Okay, well. Let's get close and detonate.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Getting it killed is definitely going to be the right call. It's got decent amount of armor, but we can just keep blapping it in the leg. Well, leg, tail,
Ready to fire.
however you want to refer to it. And you are gone. Look at that.
Ready.
Okay, Kirsty. Immediate threats near us are
Standing by.
gone. So actually, Mario.
Enemy down.
What I should have done is I should do the turret, because the turret's limited in what it can see. Hey, well done, turret. That doesn't seem very likely, but give it a go. I don't hold it against you, turret. I couldn't see that, so can't really expect you to see it, can I? Okay, we had someone coming over here, but he's panicked, so we don't need to worry about that. This guy is panicked as well. Well, that's convenient for us, because with a shotgun and him being incredibly low health, even though we're low on our action points, we'll be able to smack him up. Get a nice quick aim on his leg.
Threat eliminated.
Which then gives us kill and run to be able to move towards the exit. And then we can dash to move a not insignificant distance. Now, we've got the paralysis, which is not cool, but we'll be able to cope with it. Next up, seeing as he is all super panicked, let's just bring Becky across. To like that, I think. It'd be good to get them some frenzy. In order to do that, we're going to need to recover to get our willpower back over here. And then move into position next turn, which means everyone else is on worm duty.
Need a better position.
So, wallop there. Ooh, just a little bit too far on that side. That's okay. We'll get Isaac to go in and do a takedown. Well, a bash, not a takedown. And Hick... I don't know if it's even really worth shooting this thing. In all honesty, like the visibility is just terrible. Shooting the worm also equally bad because of the stuff that's in the way. But we could set up some Overwatch and bits just to make our life a bit easier. Yeah, we'll do Overwatching. So Overwatch there. Isaac, we'll just move you back to here for now. That's all you need to do. We could hunky down, but I think you're fine as you are. And so, Mario, what are we going to do that's going to be of benefit from you?
Reposition.
We can come across to here. You can get some shots on this. Again, it's not much, but
Attack successful.
it all helps out a little. The turret's already done its thing. Okay, bit of panic recovery on the Pandoran side. That worm is so dead. I'm glad we don't have ammo limits for that gun. Three more worms. Nice that one of them is really convenient. So we'll just wallop you. Actually, while I think about it, let's move in as far as we can over this side. And then we're going to do an inspire. Sorry, an onslaught, not an inspire. To be able to move further. And then get our frenzy on. Almost in range. You need to move a teeny bit. Look at that. Just what we needed. Getting a bit closer and bash with this. I'm going to be cleaning the worm fluid off everything for days. Okay, turret can't really do anything, so we'll ignore it. Mario, you can get another couple of shots off.
On the mark.
Ooh,
So
that's a shame.
confirming target. Zooming in. Target missed.
We're only doing that because it doesn't cost us any ammo or anything. Can we do another onslaught? Not really.
Ready.
Okay, well, we'll just get the team
Okay.
as close to the exit as possible. Charge on in. You're going to get significantly further. And it's not going to be long until we're out of here.
Let's go.
Electric reinforcement, just in case anyone gets shot. It's unlikely, but I have been surprised in the past. And Kirsty, yeah, there's not really much you can do, so let's just finish up. I see you. And more potential targets as well. Please stop with the paralysis. We're gonna have to do some remedial work. If they're really leaning in with the paralysis like that. Okay. You can still move, but obviously you're quite limited in where you can move. We can't quick aim shot, so I think, yeah, you are just backing away. Turret first. Let's try this worm. Okay. Turret's good, doing a good job.
I'm here.
So Xavier can move forwards.
Moving out.
Bowl, we might need you to do something about this guy who is right here. Something like that. Marked for death doesn't matter in this situation because we are just getting the hell out of dodge.
Standing
Mario, up the top. You can see our friend over the edge. It's not a brilliant shot. Let's reposition. And try and do that a bit better.
All I need is a clear shot. On the mark.
Got his leg. Oh, right
So
between them. Got his arm. I feel like we could do one more. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm convinced I want to do it.
Attempting to acquire target.
Oh, nice. He should bleed out. Let's bash with the autocannon. And then with our kill and run, we can move around to here. Do a bit more bashing. Okay, I think we're kind of in a position to be able to get everyone out.
Guess it's my turn.
Look at you with your little paralysis pistol. Oh, jeez,
I have a bad
right
feeling
over,
about this.
right over the shoulder. Did not like that. Hick. You're not a terrible shot. There goes his torso. He is not going to be getting away from that one. Even at... Oh, that was your own arms. Even at this range, it's probably worth us doing the shotgun shot.
Here I am. Let's do this.
And Isaac to there.
No choice but to keep going.
I think generally people are in a pretty good place. I kind of want to keep Becky close just in case, but I don't think there's really a reason to. So pull them back and we'll leave it here. So just Isaac, and Isaac can just wait there. Almost all the way out. Hello, you. Really? Fine. We'll come up and we'll use our arms. And do some healing work. Yeah, you can't move at all. That's frustrating.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Let's do the turret shooting first. Because I'm sure we can get close enough to something worthwhile, even though we don't know where it is precisely. Not bad, not bad. I wish we had someone with enough willpower to do an onslaught there. Maybe if we do a grenade on this, it will kill it. And we'd be able to... Perhaps, actually, we could use this instead. Didn't kill it, did hit it. Hick, would you like to finish it off, please? Well, that gave us a little bit, which is enough, but now we don't have enough action points.
Ready.
So the frustration is really there. Likewise, you don't have enough action points to do it. That mine fraggot is going to hatch. So let's do an Overwatch. Getting a frenzy in isn't going to help at all this turn. Inducing a panic, though, it's going to stop that thing from attacking us. Isaac, get a little bit closer so you're ready to do an inspiration next turn. Mario, we may as well just get you out.
I can do this.
Becky out. Kirsty out. And the turret can't do anything else. Not what I was expecting with that. We're going to be able to remove the mine fragger, which is great. But this is definitely taken an unexpected turn.
Ready.
Okay. Got to be around the front. That's kind of cool. Ah, no, you have to be on the side. Okay. So, Mindfragger removed. Technician heal. That gets rid of most of the paralysis, and you can still act this turn. Oh my god, that is so good. Yeah, we don't quite have enough willpower to do what I want. Let's get the onslaught over here instead.
Let's go.
And we'll start bringing people out that way. Technicians, gotta love them. And the turret may as well just take what plinks it can. It did a little bit on the shield, I think. Yeah, tiny bit. Yowza. He's managed to get himself in a good position, but I think we can all get out now. So minor injuries, nothing too bad. And we left the turret behind, but the turret is there to be an emplacement. Overall, it went pretty well. We got the main thing killed quickly. The sirens weren't any trouble. It was just our paralysis retreat that was a problem. And people like us more. Humanity can breathe a sigh of relief. Sanhedrin are now supportive, and we now know where Sanhedrin's havens are. Now this is actually going to be kind of interesting, because I want to check. No, there is none down here, so not really changed at all. Satellite uplink research will be done in 12 hours, so that's very nice. And yeah, we've got trading and stuff that we need to do in order to bring up our materials. But that's going to have to be next time. I'm afraid we are out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.